Hello, back on track with Reflection today. For the last time, this is the end of the song, all mixed, all finished, all good to go. So without further ado, we'll give the song a listen and then we'll come back and see what's been done. Finally programmed in the fade out after far too long. Hands down, the biggest challenge of this song has been finding a place for the vocals, because there's so much action going on in the middle of the frequency range. All these different keyboard lines coming in and going out, the guitars, particularly what I ended up calling this solo line. It's nothing to do with the solo line, I just never got around to renaming it. It really treads exactly where the vocals want to live. You can also hear an awful lot of hum or like general noise. I did try reasonably hard to get rid of that, and nothing that I did preserved the quality of the tone. It's a lovely tone. It's just got all of that noise from the guitar setup, and in the end I've just left it in the midst of the song. You can't really hear it, so I decided I was making a mountain out of a molehill. The what we call solo 3, we didn't actually solo it during the course of the song, but it's got a lovely little bit of phase on, which makes all the difference. This Arturia by Tron is just an absolute wonder. This is my favourite phaser at the moment, and that washiness really adds to the ambience of the sound. So I was really pleased the way that came out. And overall, those guitars, I think they do sit pretty well with the vocals. It's not perfect. It's one of those things that maybe I'll come back next time around, 12, 18 months time, and have another go at it and figure out something that I've not been able to find this time. So this is one where I'm giving myself kind of an 8 out of 10. You know, I don't really think I've knocked it out the park, but some aspects of it I really do like. The combination of these two synth lines, and you'll see if I play them in solo, they basically cross each other, they cross pad. So that's a really interesting sound. And by rights, I should really be pulling them down a little bit in the sections where the vocalist sings, but I did try applying some ducking from the vocals into the synth, but it just wasn't working. They were better just left alone doing their sweepy thing, and in the end I think all turned out reasonably well. The rhythm I'm very happy with. I think it sounds great. It's actually quite spacious when you listen to it on its own. There's a lot of reverb. I left quite a bit of the overheads and the rooms in. There we go, that's a better look at it. So you can see that quite a few of them are going into either the reverb or the delay. We've got two different effects for the drums. This, I think this is actually my favourite reverb at the moment. Kind of overtaken Pro R just for the time being. I'm sure Pro R will be back, but for the moment I'm kind of tending to go with that, the Arturia one, and the Echo Boy. Just doing the doubling effect. See, on the hi-hats we've got some delay. This is another interesting thing. I've got too many hats, or I had too many hats. This HH2 hi-hat 2 line, which you can now see is basically gone. Was too busy. You can see I've actually muted the entire track. We bring it back. Just kind of, it almost sounds like footsteps walking through snow or whatever. And I don't know how that managed to survive for so long. It's one of those that you've got to have your laser targets pointing in the right direction, or you can miss the most egregious stuff. It's really strange. And I very rarely delete things permanently, although that can go. And just by taking that extraneous noise out, it really cleared the drum sound up. I'm really glad I chose to do a series on this one. This piece of music has been around, as I said at the beginning of the series, for years, just as an instrumental piece, and it's taken me the longest time to figure out how to wrap a song around it. And I'm really pleased with the results. Another one to add to the collection. Hope you enjoyed this series, and if you did, please hit the like button. I'll see you for the next one. Thanks a lot.